Hello, whiskey friends. So we are on the road today. We're heading up north to Chester, to Vinsanto. Lisa Jeffries from Buffalo Trace, I believe it is. Haven't met her before, or from Sazerac. They're doing a Buffalo Trace tasting for the kind of celebration and release of Eagle Rare 12. Got the Eagle Rare shirt on from the distillery in Covent Garden that I kind of like bopped into the other day. And we're going to go in. I've never reached Chester before. I think it's an old medieval town or something, an old like Roman town. It's kind of like an area of the UK I haven't explored before, so I thought, well, why not get out there and check it out. We've got a bit of a blue sky ahead of us. It's a little bit windy, so hopefully the weather holds up. It can always be a little bit unpredictable here in the UK. But come on with us as we come to road trip up north and check out what the northern whiskey scene is like. Look at this is the police station. Look at that. We have arrived in Chester, and it is this really grand old town. It's really cool. What a police station though. That's cool. Yeah. Look at this. Old Molly's sweet shop. Look at this town. It is gorgeous. They have this section up here, the Rose. We finally found our target for the evening, Vinsanto. Ah, nice little race. We're heading up the road. Is it up or down? Oops. Everyone care? Vinsanto, independent wine merchant and bar. Oh wow, look at this. Yeah. How are you? Hey, here for the Buffalo Trace Sazerac tasting. Hello. Have a little bit of a look at some of the pours. So it looks like we've got the Handy, the Weller, the George C. Stagg from the BTAX. We've got a Weller Special Reserve, Buffalo Trace, Eagle Rare 10, 12, the EHT small batch, and the Sazerac Rye, and Good old Tuck here. Say hi.
Hello.
He's just given me a good old little birthday gift here of 6 cracking little 5 cracking samples and for some reason a scotch. I don't know what he's doing there. We need an explanation on whatever this monster is.
So this one is travel exclusive, which I got a few of the guys to try at the latest bottle share that we did. And for them who all love bourbon, they said they really enjoyed this. They didn't quite admit that they would buy a bottle, which is why I'm thinking he may enjoy it. But I thought it's an interesting one to try, one that he's not going to easily be able to pick up.
So this is the Belmore Forte. I mean, I'll try it. I'll tell you if I don't like it. There'll be no secrets there. We got the Eagle Rash in the pocket. We'll tell you if I don't like it. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into this tasting.
You have not been here before. We are a small independent business. It's been a wine merchant in this premises for almost 200 years. You're sat in a 13th century barrel cellar right now. Doing the shop is a 12th century cryptid cellar. It's always a pleasure to welcome people in here, whether you're just drinking here on a Monday afternoon, Saturday night, or you're here for a tasting. It's always an absolute pleasure. We just love sharing this building with you guys as guests and our special guest speakers. These are my favourite kind of tastings. I get to do nothing. I'm going to finish my introduction. I'm going to sit down and enjoy.
I do hear you get a little bit excitable through them, though.
I do get a bit excitable, yeah. But I get to sit down and enjoy the beautiful ones, and because Elise is here to talk us through them. I just wanted to say a few things really quickly. So you've got the initial 6 bourbons in front of you. You'll notice 2 empty glasses on either side of your tasting map. They are for you to pour your samples from the plastic cups if you want to. I like to drink out of a glass, so that's what they're for. And we're gonna, I think obviously Lisa's gonna talk about, we're gonna save the 3 at the back, the antique collection, we're gonna save them to at the end. We've got some sharing boards. Emily spent quite a lot of time specifically pairing certain things with whiskey. So we've got some beautiful venison pate, we've got some blue cheese, some stronger soft cheese, we've got some chocolate, salty pop, and all the things that go really well. There's no rhyme or order from us in terms of what goes with what. Just enjoy, graze away and enjoy it. At the end of the night, there will be the option to buy some of the bourbons. The antique collection bourbons, some of you may know, some of you may not, are incredibly rare. They will be available to buy on a ballot system, and the ballot system will work as such. The 6 whiskies in the plastic cups, you'll have the opportunity to buy them. For every single bottle you buy, you'll get a raffle ticket. Raffle ticket will go into a hat. We will then pull out a ticket. If it's your ticket, you'll have the opportunity to come up and pick one of the 4 antique collection whiskies to buy. First raffle ticket out gets first choice, and we'll do that 4 times. You don't have to buy one, by the way. I don't want anyone to feel pressure. You don't have to buy one, but if you'd like to, you have to have a raffle ticket. Therefore, you have to have bought from the entry level bourbons. There, I think that's fair to call it the core range. 1 purchase, 1 raffle ticket. So if you buy 3 bottles, you get 3 raffle tickets, basically. And then the final thing to say is that door will be open. That is your main emergency exit up there, and bathrooms are through the shop and to the back. I'm going to hand over to Lisa now. I don't think I've missed anything.
I think so. We'll figure it out.
So, yeah.
Thank you very much.
I think we'll do the raffle in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, or the ballot, I should say, not the raffle. Ballot. Yeah, just make it clear, you don't win a bottle, you win the chance to buy.
Oh.
In case you didn't, somebody thought they hope to win a bottle.
Yeah. And the bottles are the same price, yeah.
Yes, they're all 220 for all 4 of the antique collection.
Raffle tickets are in. Can we get a drum roll?
They're definitely all.
Get a number 1, number 19.
Oh, better not.
I think that is actually me. There's no question of what that needs to be. It's an equal race.
I was thinking.
I think you are 19 because
5, 4.
Yeah.
I think it's stuck me to beat your wallet.
Oh my gosh! Absolutely.
Do you have any tickets? Oh, the girls.
Have you got number
Let's
19?
do girls.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take 61. You want that? Yeah.
Any
Here's your reminder.
Tell you what, pay for it. We'll do the roll. Leave it on the table. We know you'll have in there.
I promise you, I'm not gonna steal it.
What,
Ecstatic, like.
what way changing birthday?
Yes, it's your birthday still.
You intercept them.
15.
Sorry for that less than manly squeal.
I'm not moving it because I'm moving that way.
Yeah, I'm actually for you.
What did you go for? Well, at night.
Well, that was close, it was close. Yeah.
Third time's a charm. This is my new favourite thing. I like it. Number 6.
Yes!
Oh!
Oh my god.
Handy or stag?
Handy. Oh, no. Jesus.
No, you got to take the first answer.
You said it.
First answer.
Yeah. Like
If you think of a
Talk
picture.
about it.
That's beautiful. Number 6, yeah.
No, we can let somebody else go.
Look at this official. It's very cute.
Is this not how it normally goes?
I'm sweating over there. Number 3.
Ooh.
You all need to practice the hell yeah.
Holy shit.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yes.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
Clean sweep, well done, guys.
Thank you so much. No, I'll crack it. If you want me to crack it, I'm happy to. So I open all my stuff.
I was working on the base.
We open it, we share it.
And no one on our table was going to get any. That's all going to go somewhere else. So for us to
So-
get 3 of them is insane.
Let's just do a bit of a swing around. So I have picked up an Eagle Rare 17. Martin here, what have you got yourself?
I've got myself a William LaRue Weller, and I can't even say it.
And you have also picked up yourself
A George C. Stag hazmat.
Hazmat George C. Stag. Honestly, thank you guys so much. What a pickup. And actually, such a great venue. Like, I actually really love the vaults here. So, what a night. We still will be back around Chester to like explore this fantastic old town tomorrow. Dream bottle for me tonight, Eagle Rare 17. Have been chasing it for I don't know how long. I literally wore the shirt. I'm so happy. I've probably said this several times because there's a lot of time between my takes on these videos. But we're going to walk ourselves back to the hotel. We'll come and check out Chester and the town tomorrow. If you want to have a look and see what's out here. The owner or the bar manager there was fantastic. It's a small independent business which we love supporting. So it was a lot of fun. Great to have a couple of mates pick up some bottles there as well. So overall, 10 out of 10 tasting, 10 out of 10 night. And again, I didn't film the whole kind of like tasting. It's not really what it's about. For these instances, it's about showing kind of like what can happen at these kind of community events and tasting nights. So yeah, let's go check out Chester. This town is so cool. Oh gosh, I thought he was this guy driving it. thought you had to stop for the road there. But look at this, like, whole kind of like street above the street type thing that they've got going on here, that we're just wandering along, and you have all of your old kind of like hairdressers and then like bars and stuff on both sides of the street, that you get this additional area to walk along. So look at the architecture, look at that. So you have like the story of like where they traveled inscribed into the woodwork. Termo's Whiskey. So this was just across the road from Vinsanto. So we're going to go in and see if we can find out what's going on there. Closed for stock take Wednesday 1st. Cigar shop. Thank you. Oh, look at this, Shanks and Bumburgers. Yeah. There's £120 Blanton's gold there.
No, we don't.
Oh, well, it's not so bad. Then cigars.
So that's the 2025, 2023, 2025, 2023. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A123 on offer, £95. Oof. Yes, thank you. All of your single malts. Well, there's a BTAC set there for a pretty penny. An Old Fitz 15.
Come in here and have a drink. You don't have to have
Tasting bar.
And
And they have all of these different sites across the UK. So it looks like they're part of Cigars in the City. Let's see all the different places. That's cool. All these like vaulted rooms is like, look at this. It's like stepping into a different world. So there you go. We've picked up the new bookers for the 2025 1E, the export version. Don't have that yet, so we'll add that in and keep checking out the city. Roman Gardens, Roman Amphitheatre. Let's go down that way and have a look. We are now a travel show. We are going up to the city walls. Oh, we're up above this clock. Oh, the doggo's on the wall. Huxley's mulled wine, Bailey's hot chocolate. The old Roman wall goes way down. There's some excavation works going on here. Don't know what they're excavating off the wall. There's the Roman amphitheatre. I'm going to go over this gate. The amphitheatre, the new recruits are getting a talking to from their general. All kids are out on a little education day. They're being protected.
I don't understand like if we said it, but you've got kids. Yeah. I think give them 10 years time. So when you move out. Go out! There we go, that's more like it! Let out all the academic aggression!
Quite a nice walk just along these like walls. Oh, these fancy houses. Oh, a couple sold just now. I wonder how much one of these houses goes for. Overlooking the river here. So here it is. The absolute dream bottle. Just be a little bit careful as I open this because... Oh, actually, this is the foil on these are not quite so bad, not quite so deadly, so that's a plus. There it is, Eagle Rare cracked. We're going to give this a... Ooh. A good old crack and a pour. And I have to say that heading out to Chester was so nice. Such a lovely town. I'm sure that we'll be back out there again. Just for a little bit of context on that ballot, with the buying a bottle, full transparency, I think we bought about five or six bottles like total in that ballot. I actually can't remember exactly much. I bought a couple. My wife bought a couple. But we picked up kind of like some E.H. Taylor small batch, some Weller Special Reserve, another Eagle Rare. Just stuff that we drink kind of regularly. We use in old fashions. So that was how we kind of had a few tickets in the ballot. I think that is a really great way to do the ballots because the shop's making money, the stock's getting sold, and then you're kind of giving it to people that are actually contributing. So I really like that. But anyway... Let's get into this pour. 18 years, 4 months. So Eagle Rare 17, but this I believe is 18 years, 4 months. This is the 2025 fall. Sorry, 25 fall. Let me, oh, the nose. I'm actually really looking forward to this opening up. Over time, I know that like the richness does come over time a little bit more. particularly like with these really old bottles. This is why I got into whiskey. Bottles like this. That nose is incredible. Oh. That is damn good whiskey. Oh my god. There's a little... This is going to sound like the worst criticism. There's a little less right on the front that I was expecting, that I know I've had from like a couple of these pours before. But the finish is so much longer. Oh my god. That is absolutely delicious. Oh. This is going to be dangerous. This is going to go quickly, I think. Oh. That is smooth. For the record, if you needed to get someone into bourbon, it's going to be really hard to say, hey, try one of these, because it's so difficult to get your hands on. But if these were available all the time, everywhere, this is so smooth that it just has no bite. It has none of that kind of, you know, the Kentucky hug or the burn that they kind of talk about. There's none of it. Like, none of it. This is just pure sweet cherry, a lot of oak on the finish. Cherry. Oh. Oh gosh, it's so good. Yeah. So, outside of everything else, there's been a lot going on in kind of the small community that we've got around Barrel Roll X. In case this whole video is a little bit out of order of the sequence of everything, because I'm still uploading and posting all of the stuff of America and the tours. There's a whole bunch of really good stuff from that coming forward as well. And we're growing a Discord community for people that are in the UK. I mean, you don't have to be in the UK for that, but if you're in the UK, that Discord community is a great way just to come in, chat. People are talking in there all day, every day. Not always just about bourbon, about everything that's going on. And it's just a great place to kind of hang out and connect with people that kind of also have the same enthusiasm for the passions. We're always posting up events wherever they are, up and down all over the country. So that's also a way that people are kind of like able to find out about this event. You've seen a couple of the guys that also won bottles. They're in the Discord as well. And we've got a few things coming down the line. We've got a couple of picks coming down the line with Sazerac. So we've got the Weller Foolproof and the 107. And we've been talking to a few other people about like what's the potential to do some other picks in the future. So feel free to jump on, get into the community. I have to say, I'm a big believer in sharing whiskey as well and opening it. You'll see a lot of the bottles behind me are all open. If they're not open, it's a yet type statement, just because there's a lot of it, and don't always get around to opening them all kind of like straight away. This one didn't even last a week. I was very excited to get into this. It has been a couple of days. This is like the following weekend for Easter since we were up in Chester. But I can say that I'm going to be sharing a pour of this for someone. I haven't worked out exactly how I'm going to do that. I might do like a least liked post, or like whoever doesn't get a comment on the YouTube video. Something like that, we'll see. So, you know, follow the YouTube, follow the Instagram, get on the Discord, because those are the best ways to kind of like get involved in the community, find out what's going on. There's always fun stuff. We do a lot of, again, community bottle shares and stuff like that. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed the overall video. To me, I had a fantastic time. We'll probably be back to Chester just to visit the town. It was such a pretty town. When I head back up there again. But yeah, that's it. That's it for me. I'm just going to say cheers to you all. This is going to go back up onto the shelf here. And I will see you in the next one.